Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Good morning. Oh, it's not morning for you guys anymore.
It's
12:30 Pacific time, maybe later. Yeah. So if you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for over 26 years.
Yeah.
We have a huge 5,000 square foot brick and mortar store, but the majority of our sales are actually online because we have a large YouTube channel. We have a retreat center. You can find everything at fabricpatch.net. And what we do a lot of different things, and 2 times a week we do these box openings where we show you the newest things that have just come in the store. And try to show you as well as we can. We know that shopping online is difficult, 100%. We encourage you to shop local at your local quilt shop, but if you don't have a local quilt shop, we will try to, as best we can, show you what is cool and new, and even talk about ways to use it. Now, what's really funny is so many of you guys, you save us because we'll call you on your order if you have questions. You put down there and say, hey, do you think that blue was right? Did I do the math right? How much do I really need for backing? Can you pick out a white that goes with it or whatever? So we call you on our cell phones, and then we tell you, save us in your phone, because then when we call you again, you will answer that weird random call from Washington State. And so then what's really nice is all of these people that we've never actually met in person, but we've been friends for years, will text me and, make comments, and I'll save their name, but I may not know who, Tina from Michigan is. Yeah. Okay, I know who Tina from Michigan is, but, other people, that's all I know is that's how I save their name. And so we'll oftentimes chat back and forth, which is kind of fun. But because of that, oh my goodness gracious. So the other thing that we do is Wednesday mornings. We have classes on YouTube and all kind of things. But Wednesday mornings, we have this coffee with friends. Sometimes it's 20 minutes if, we're in a hurry or super tired. And sometimes it's an hour, depending upon what conspiracy theory we're talking about. Yeah. It never has anything to do with quilting usually. It's just, what's going on in our lives and just sharing coffee with friends. But the big thing that we have always focused on is we just focus on things that are positive. There's a lot going on in the world, and we worry about that the rest of the time, not when we're with friends, because we just want everybody to walk away feeling refreshed, that you've had a moment away from all of that.
A few good endorphins. Ready to
Endorphins, dopamine, laughter, all good. And just, feel like you can meet the day. Well, so many of you differed with my assessment
of the goldfinch.
I
have not listened.
So I have a response collectively to all of you. And I'll tell you where I'm coming from. So if you don't know, just a 30-second review. We love to read. We read a lot, and we rely on you guys to tell us, read this one, read this one, read this one. And the other thing that I've been trying to do is make it through all of the Pulitzer Prize winning novels of this century. So Goldfinch was one of those, highly recommended by so many of you. Top selling, top bestseller list for quite some time. They made a movie out of it, I don't know, like 5 years ago or something. And Pulitzer Prize winning novel. I did not particularly care for it. And the reason, now I would say Donna Tartt, a clearly award-winning author, beautiful style of writing, very informative, very descriptive. 32 hours for a book, a little long-winded for me, but very, very good, very informative. This is her second novel that I've read, and I've learned so much from her. So I give you that. But the other problem that I had with it was that it was constant trauma, bad decisions, death. Another person died. Key people, and just no joy in this book at all. None. It was all of the other emotions: anger, deception, death, lies, drug addiction, so many things, and oftentimes with a young person, which was so hard for me to find somebody who was young and, without parental influence. And so it was a coming of age story, and it ended okay, but it was still just that whole thing. So anyway, that was my assessment of it and my personal view. And it was like, oh, but you're missing out, because I had made a comment at the end that, I just don't choose to spend so much time in that headspace of despair. And so now this is my collective response to you guys. This is what I think, and this is where I'm coming from, is that, my husband, Brian's dad, died when Brian was in 8th grade of a massive heart attack. And so his mom remarried Joe, the most wonderful man you have ever met. I almost feel like I'm going to cry even talking about him. I was closer to him than to my own father. Just a kind, gentle man. His whole family, the whole internment camp thing, World War II, never talked about any of that. Japanese, full-blooded Japanese, and he was Buddhist. And I was raised very strict Baptist, very, very strict Baptist. And so we would often have discussions, and he fully explained to me that Buddhism is not a religion. People who are Buddhist will explain that it's not a religion. They do not worship Buddha. Buddha is a teacher who helps them to learn how to live a more contented life, because what a Buddhist is essentially searching for is peace. Mm-hmm. And so what he would talk about all the time was the difference between joy and happiness. Happiness is a fleeting child's emotion, something that we feel when we're playing with a toy, watching a puppy, something that is fleeting and momentarily. And if you are searching for happiness, you will find despair, because you're not searching for something that is lasting. That happiness, as soon as that puppy falls asleep, what are you searching for then? So and it's those people that are looking for things that will make them happy. An event. So maybe the wedding was this great big, and it'll bring me so much happiness. And what you need to focus on is the marriage, the vacation. But what you need to focus on is the experience and that time in a new culture and with those people that you're with. And so it's that whole idea of not searching for happiness, but instead searching for joy. That whole experience and something that's lasting. And the way that you do that is in finding gratitude with what you have and where you are every moment. And so, we start by, in the evening, just take a moment, find 5 things that we feel grateful for today. And then as you get good at that, let's find 10 things that we're grateful for. And as you get good at that, every hour, every time you walk through a doorway, something that you're grateful for. And it can be something as simple as the smell of honeysuckle on your patio, or something as deep as my lab work came back and everything is fine. But it's that constant search for gratitude to where it then becomes a habit, and that you are so grateful and then thusly content and joyful that you have this life filled with peace. So that's it in a nutshell. I have lived that way, and ever. I mean, 20s on. Yeah. To really search for that and practice that. And so what happens is so here's where we come full circle. When I am reading a book and I'm so involved, and for 32 hours of despair, it's hard for me. Yeah. It's hard for me to just be in that mindset and out of that, contented gratitude. And then I try to think, well, thank God my kids didn't grow up like him. Thank God I didn't, I don't live in New York City, or, some of those things, but it wasn't working for me. And so that's why movies that are hard and books that are hard, that's why I tend to shy away from them, because it's just easier and news, and those things that we talked about Wednesday morning. Yeah. It's just easier to live in a joy-filled, gratitude-filled, peaceful life. So that is why I didn't care for that book. I just didn't
personal
care.
Preference.
Yeah,
Context.
I didn't care for the emotions that I felt while I was reading it. I agree. She is a talented author. And there's a lot of people that like that. It's the same thing with your, what were they called?
Romanticies.
Romanticises. I kind of like a good romantasy, but I have to find that when they get into those heated scenes, it's the same thing. It's the emotion you feel. I feel embarrassed. I feel I don't think you should be saying that word. Can you hear on my hair? So, so it's just the emotions that we feel. And I find that the older that I get, I am more protective of my emotions and that hangover effect of, well, I was angrier earlier and now I still have a little hangover of that. And so I'm just protective of that because I guess I'm just more emotional. Am I? No, I'm not more emotional, but I'm more aware. Yeah.
So why am I mad today?
I don't understand. Why am I mad? I woke up mad.
Yeah.
And then did you ever do that? And then you stand there and go, why? What was I was mad about something when I went to bed last night. Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
And then it all starts up again.
Yeah.
And that just whoosh, 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 that just has to all go away. So anyway, so, and I think the other thing that we talked about was, the dopamine surges, and things that we look for. And it's that whole idea of rather than surges, just find a constant state of joyfulness rather than that intermittent state of happiness. So anyway.
Thank you for listening to the TED Talk.
Thank you for listening to this TED Talk. We're here every Sunday, Wednesday and Wednesday nights. All right. Let's open some boxes.
On to work.
On to business. And today is National Smile Day.
Aww.
Tomorrow is Barefoot Day. We do some good earthing.
Oh, yeah.
Walk out in the grass.
Like
barefoot.
a good reason not to put shoes on.
Right. We have got a whole big stack of boxes from, who is this? Does it say on the outside? They're all from the same person. Oh, no.
We're hitting all the seasons this week.
No. Wait, I feel like I'm not ready.
May?
Today is May 31st.
Well, I mean, June 1st. Starts.
I think we were just talking you into Halloween on Wednesday.
Yeah. Here's the next holiday.
Christmas names. Gnomes. Well, I assume that's what everything's in here. Look at that pattern. Here's that.
Look at that. This is a free pattern that you'll see available.
Ah.
Super cute. There must be a panel, because that's got to be panel blocks.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Cute. They are cute because I feel like I kind of drew the line a little bit with the gardening gnomes and the the Halloween gnomes, and I thought, okay, let's just calm down. But Tompton, I think that a Santa gnome 100% makes sense. Yeah, super cute. It should never go out of style. But yeah,
super cute.
He's really cute. And these guys do. Oh, look, and there's even some. Oh yeah. So I don't know if this is all.
Oh yeah, this is Wilmington, and they sometimes do the QT move and just fill the boxes. Good texture.
We're gonna open them up. Yeah, that's just a really nice plaid.
We'll take the plastic off. I'll cut a panel. We'll dig through the boxes and see what we find, and then we'll be back and we'll show you up close.
All right. So, pretty surprising. Yeah. It really was 4 boxes full of this. Their boxes aren't humongous, but we also had pre-cuts and some other kind of surprises. So we have it all out. And what is it called? Snowy Gnomies?
Snowy Gnomies. Super cute.
Super, super cute. And just very clear Christmas colors. And so you'll see, but the snowflakes, the plaids, those sorts of things, they'll go with any of your traditional Christmas red, your Kelly green, Christmas green colors. But the other thing that happened is they sent 2 patterns. I'll show you this one first. So this one is called Plaid Sachet. And so they have a couple different colorways, and they tell you the colors that they used. Like this one is Spring Fling in the 10-inch squares, and then Cookies and Cream in the 2.5-inch strips. And so same thing here, 10-inch squares and then 2.5-inch strips. So they sent this, and so we will include this pattern because the whole idea, you think that there's a recolored picture.
Yeah, I'll look at if I can find it for you.
And that was why we got that, because we got the dry brush. So we're thinking that this is what you want. So if you order this, And this will give you this, and you have this cute
Little kit.
pattern. Yeah.
This is also a download pattern. So if you just want it for your
10-inch squares and your...
You can print this one off. Or I think I have like 10 or 12 printed ones. So if you want me to just put in your notes, say, hey, I'd take one of those
I
patterns.
need one of those. And it's
I'll throw
called
one in.
Plaid Sachet.
Yeah.
So we've got that.
And then the other, you'll see, I'm going to show this one again, but this one is the Snowy Nomies. This one, again, we have a free pattern for, whether you want to get a paper copy to put in your notes, or you can download it and print it off at home. And I think we're going to do a few of these kits, too.
Yeah.
How cute that is.
Well,
It's not very big.
Cut them together for you. It makes it a little bit easier. Every once in a while, our website is weird about, wait, you want how much? I'm not going to do a 2/3 or, whatever. Yeah. So we'll put those together for you, and then you'll have your kit. It'll all be packaged for when you want to make it, whether that's this year or next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cute. And my gosh, so let's look at the panel. It is adorable. Look at that. I just love it.
So cute. I love a little penguin hanging on. I think that's so cute.
The polar bear. It is adorable. It's really cute.
Super cute.
Yeah. Really, really nice.
But I like the size. I like that it's also just a regular if you wanted like a door banner.
Right.
Half the work's already done for you.
Right. Put a couple borders on it. Mm-hmm. A little hand sleeve. Super cute. You're all good to go. And what you can do too with your little hanging sleeve, just make your little hanging sleeve, put a dowel in it. You can tie to both ends of the dowel, and then you can still just hang it on, a command hook or something. It doesn't have to be super crazy.
And it'd be easy to store. Or to change your mind and turn it into something different. You said, okay, hanging's I don't want to hang anymore. Or whatever.
Yeah. And then also there were the 5-inch squares, and what was there?
2.5. Yeah, there's 2.5.
And there's 2.5-inch strips. Did I hold one of those up already? Oh, maybe I already did. 5-inch squares, 2.5-inch strips, and then of course the 10-inch squares. So, all right. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's just fantastic. It's just, and sometimes that's what'll happen is we'll get the whole collection, especially if, all of the support pieces are just super normal and we'll go with anything. This one is going to be the hardest one to see because what this is it's white on white snowflakes. So it is this print right here, white on white. And then can we come down this way, Brianna? This one is the same thing. So see how these snowflakes are a little bit denser? So there's this print. This one is white on white, the denser snowflakes on that one. So there's the white on white snowflakes. There's the green snowflakes. This one is the little stocking hats.
I think that's so cute.
That is so stinking cute. That's just adorable. And then this one is the little toss of everything that was on the, hold it up maybe like that. Is that okay? Yeah. It is directional, but gosh, super cute. All of the little scenes that are on the panel. This is the exact same thing, but it's the black background, which gives it a little bit moodier, a really more elegant look, which is kind of fun. And then here's the plaid. There's the green plaid. This is kind of sweet. Mushrooms. I don't know the deal.
Mushrooms and cardinals.
Mushrooms and cardinals, because, of course. Red plaid, the black snowflake on red, black plaid. Here are just the gnomes.
Cute.
On black and tossed, not directional at all. And you can see they're probably, what do you think those are? Maybe 2 inches?
Yeah, maybe 2 inches.
Kind of cute. And then that's that snowflake that's just like this one, only white on white. And then this is a very dense gnomes. This one is directional. Cute. The cardinals and mushrooms on black. The border print is fantastic, as usual. We talk a lot about mitered borders and how,
Well, look at the options. You can do one big one.
Oh, yeah.
Just gnomes. Oh, look at those, just those hats.
Yeah. It's adorable.
Super cute.
Really nice. And then the hats on a green and the gnomes on the red. And that's it. It's a really nice. How big is this collection?
It looked like it was like maybe 15 pieces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pieces plus a panel. That's pretty large and pretty big for Wyndham. But again, you know, all of those support pieces, the snowflakes will go quickly.
Yeah. The snowflakes in every color. They'll go quickly.
Every color.
The plaids will hang around just for a little bit, but it's good color. So if people are looking for textures and colors, those go by fast. Yeah. And the white on white always goes super fast. Because, of course, we all buy white on white or background colors at 3 yards at a time. Because depending on what you're making, when you're making it, 3 yards is at least going to do it. If not, give you a little bit of extra. So, yeah. It's really cute. And these are the only gnomes that exist at the moment in the entire shop.
Store. That is true.
And it's the beginning of, in quilt shops, Christmas arrives in June. So this was the first one. So we'll start seeing them probably a little more regularly in the coming month. But then come like October or November when you're thinking, oh, I need to get some stockings made, you're slim pickings.
That's right.
So if you have a new someone in your family who loves gnomes, get your half yards now, make your stocking, or prepare your projects for when you're ready to start Christmas sewing.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to shop for Christmas
in October.
when it's that time of year.
100%. It's a big deal. And we mention that every year and that's why for us in our store, we have a Christmas room. We have a section that's all Christmas fabric. You know, we'll clearance different things and we'll move things out a little bit, but there's certainly nothing old that's in there. But there's a lot of the classic Hoffman metallic stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we, you know, continue to have, but we have it all year long. But when the new stuff starts to come in, it goes quickly. All right.
Very cool.
So should we move this or should we just crack open this box
Maybe let's
and
crack
then we
open
can
another
be
one.
moving this while we're, I don't know what I did with my, oh, here it is. I found it. All right. So
All right, we'll crack open another one.
this is a tiny little box, but I didn't see another QT with it.
Oh, I see a tractor.
Oh, Trepas.
You in every color.
Oh, now see, that's the way to do it.
That's smart.
You have green tractors? Well, we have red. Oh, don't want those.
We got green, red, blue, and yellow.
Yellow. Who's the yellow tractor?
I have no idea.
Is that a cat?
Well, yeah. But do they like farm tractors? I thought they only did like big machinery. I don't know.
We only have green tractors.
Groovy though. Yeah.
Oh,
We're-
wait. What is this?
Oh, it's a soft book.
Tomcats ducklings 1, 2, 3. They're all so fluffy. Fluffy, he says. Literally.
Cute.
Oh, there's some.
There's a sweet little line.
Look at that chicken.
It's called Little Farmers.
Oh my gosh! And you should tell everybody.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Wait,
weirdest
wait.
thing.
But first, if you don't know, about a month ago,
Maybe 2. I've got chicken debacle.
chicken
nuts.
nuts
Our whole our whole flock, just went missing.
got stolen.
We
They were not murdered.
We did leave them out, but our girls are very trained. They'll go when it gets a little bit. They'll go right back into their house. No big deal.
And they were just
It hasn't been the first time, second time, or the third time they got left out all night. Yes, there are coyotes. Yes, there are predators. All of that. However, no carnage to prove that there was someone
no
eating.
blood,
Nothing.
no feathers, no anything.
So-
and it was during the day,
Yeah.
the afternoon that they went missing.
So super bizarre. So we went after that. We had Robert has a friend who's moving from Quincy to Wenatchee. He had to get rid of all of his chickens. So we got 12 chickens from him, and we got 6 baby chicks or baby chickens from Paulina, his mom, because she does a bunch of raising chickens, and these were the kids' favorite. So she said, "I'll come get these," and so that would give us 18 birds. So Robert comes home yesterday, realizes there's a black chicken out. I thought, oh, that Wyatt. We have one bird who she insists on laying in the pasture area. So he has to go in, check those, and then he goes into the coop and gets those eggs. So we're thinking, oh, he just left it open just enough and she just snuck right out. So he was putting it back in there and he realized the number, there was too many blackbirds in there. So he started counting. We now have 20 chickens. And they are
2 extras.
they are chickens. They're not like
not a
someone had a baby.
rooster.
There's not a rooster.
Not a
And so
imposter.
He called his parents just in case, like, hey, because had already told them if there's someone who's being picked on, just bring them over. We have a pretty chill set of ladies, and they have quite a farm of chickens at their house. But no, it wasn't them. And of course, the ones we had our 2 that have their bald spots because they're still healing from being picked on. But yeah, no, we
don't know. And they live out in the country.
Yeah.
It's not like the neighbor chickens came for a visit.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Where did they come from?
And they wanted in.
They were flying south for the winter or back north and stopped in. No, you know, it's just bizarre.
Yeah.
It's just
so weird. So we let them in. We are feeding them. And
happy to be here.
if someone comes looking for chickens,
Henrietta,
we'll give them back.
meet Florence. Florence, this is Henrietta. She lives with us now.
And they were all getting along this morning. So like, Robert, you're not worried about putting weird random birds? No, they'll figure it out. Yeah. And no, it wasn't a rooster. Because every once in a while your roosters go roaming. But he said no. So I don't know.
I wonder if it's a new thing because it's horrifying to talk about the fact that people will take their animals out and drop them off in the country. What, thinking that that's what we need is barn cats? I mean, it happened to us all the time.
All the time.
We don't need barn cats because what happens is the coyotes find out that you have like this drive-through McDonald's because you've got all of these cats out there. So, you know, it's not any different for people who live in the country. You know, we still have to take care of our animals and provide them with shelter. But it's weird how many people just, well, we had puppies again. We're going to drop off the dogs. We're going to drop off the... It's a constant problem.
Yep.
And I'm sure that maybe in your area regionally, it's the same idea that somebody thinks that the dog is just going to go live in the country, live a good life. No, he's not.
That's not how it works.
It doesn't work like that.
They buy in a country house.
So it just makes me wonder.
Someone just realized we had
chickens. They just like dropped it. We don't want these chickens anymore. We're going to drop them off here.
So
maybe whoever stole your chickens stole those chickens and they didn't like those chickens and gave it
maybe. I don't know. It is
redemptive
so weird.
Karma. I don't know. It's just, I can't wait to hear more.
No one's been calling and say, hey, we're missing some chickens because we let them go in there. And like, oh yeah, 2 birds showed up. Super weird. Pick them. I don't know which ones they were. But
weird.
Because we did that. We went to both. We have 2 neighbors that are kind of close. So we walked over and said, hey, got any weird chickens roaming around your garden? No. They went to the other ones and said, hey, do you have any new chickens that showed up? Oh, no, but here, look at them. If there's anything that looks familiar, but I don't think so. Yeah, no. So I don't know. No one's coming knocking for missing girls yet, but.
I wonder if the black, did you check to see if those 2 new ones were Lutz's?
No, I hadn't yet. But they hadn't had any chickens, unless I guess maybe they recently did. But no, we haven't yet. They'll come over.
Bizarre.
See if that's there.
Bizarre. We'll keep you posted. It's very fascinating to me. And in the meantime, she looked just like this. Just like this.
I wandered right in like, hey, let me have a good
you got
spot.
any food? I've been out for days.
Yeah.
Following the
I
train
could
line.
see someone because the field right behind us this year is wheat, so I could see someone getting a little, drunk on happiness and forgetting where they were supposed to be going.
I'm gonna live here in the land of plenty.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's super strange. So yeah, my chicken chronicles just keep on at
Fun.
strange thing.
Okay, we're gonna open the rest of this box, put this away, take the plastic off. See you in a minute.
We'll be back.
This is adorable, and maybe the line was bigger. I mean, they're probably oftentimes.
cutie. So it could have been these were the main prints, and they came in like 4 colors.
Right.
So these tractors could have been on black and brown and gray, and sometimes that's a lot of chat.
We don't need all those tractors.
So we just got
Yeah.
one. It looks like we got all like kind of the creamy. So you can add your own browns and tans and blacks from your pantry to build it into a panel play. If you want to use the soft book a different way, make a quick 3-yard quilt. Pick your 2 favorite. Add a blender piece.
Mm-hmm. And they also have their support pieces that they'll always show. And so if you remember, I think we got 3 other this exact design in the Halloween stuff.
Yeah, pretty
that
close.
We showed Wednesday. You don't think it was that one?
I felt like the Halloween one was a little more circular.
Oh, it could have been.
This kind of looks bandana-y.
I just like adorable.
So
So
cute.
we'll
That's
pick.
great.
So oftentimes when they show those, the coordinating pieces that are optional with the line, if we're not sure if we have that color or we will have it in 6 months when the fabric comes, we'll add those. But that's exactly right. That sometimes a lot of us have a pantry of fabric that, we need to use up a little bit. And so oftentimes if you just get those key pieces and then you go through and immediately kind of go out of your pantry and pull those little, the pinks, the yellows, the other pieces that you want to use, package them together so that you have your little kit. So I think that it is nice that sometimes we'll get the entire collection because we need those little extra pieces, and sometimes we just get a little bit of it so that we can pick and choose. This is adorable.
Look at that cute.
Because obviously we had to get support pieces because we could not pass up this.
Look how
little
cute.
farmers.
Oh, funny. Chicken and wheat. See? I think
See?
there's something
See?
going
See? This is your family.
Oh, that's so cute.
No, I think it's adorable. And the soft books, all of them come with the directions how to make it. They just are super simple to make. But if you decide that you don't want it to be a soft book and you want it to be a quilt, we have that panel play pattern. But really, you can do anything you want to. Just cut that up. You can use one as a label if you'd like to, but put it all together with some 4 patches, some 9 patches.
It's also really cute because of how they separated like the image from the text. You really could just cut out the blocks of just the cute little farmers.
Yeah.
And get rid of all of the text and everything. Make your own cute little kid farming
Hope
quilt.
floats.
So it's so cute.
All kinds of things.
Yeah.
But the text is cute, the little rhyme.
It is cute. The little story.
Oh,
It is
cute. I think that's adorable. And it's just so like 50s. All right, and these are just adorable. Again, this is just one of those just really nice, I think you are right, it's kind of bandana-ish, but just one of their nice basics that's in a really good color, that looks really good with the chicks, the flowers, and these yellow tractors. I know. The white is a super sexy tractor with that little green on the bottom. I don't think I've ever seen that one either.
I think I've seen that on like Farmer Consumer parades. We have a few
maybe.
tractor collectors in our community.
Little Massey Ferguson.
I like it.
I know.
I don't know what yellow is.
I don't know.
You'll have to
Someone
tell
will
us.
know. Put us in the comment. Tell us what that is. All of the baby critters.
I love
That cute little pig. Oh, the duck. And then the chickens.
And some eggs.
And some eggs.
Cute.
I thought I remember seeing a horse. Oh, I saw the horse here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that is it. So again, you can just
little
some
farmers.
support pieces. If you need some help, there is some Dan DePaulo stuff that would go really good. And in that collection, there were some, I mean, it's always easy to find a gingham, a stripe, a blender, something that'll go with it. I mean, whether it's our pantry or yours, easy enough to, I think we only need how many ginghams?
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So let's do the same thing. We've got
open the
another
other box.
Yeah.
Scoot these
And this
aside.
one is, so we've got 3 Moda boxes.
Alright. I feel like we haven't seen Moda in a while.
I wonder what's going on with
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, there's your papers.
Papers. Papers.
The pattern.
Ooh, Echo Braid. I don't know if that tells me anything. Oh, a free pattern. So Moda sent us some printed off ones in case you would like a paper copy. And this is also a free downloadable. So if you want to save it to your iPad, print it off at home, you can do that too. Ooh, that's groovy.
It looks like is all of this the same. I think all of this is the same texture.
Oh.
We have 2 more boxes to open, but it looks to me. Do you think it's all the same?
Well, it kind of looks all the same, doesn't it?
Well, let's do a little. It looks like there might be a pre-cut box to go with it.
Oh, cool.
Okay, open this up, take a little perusal, and we'll be right back. All right. Well, this is beautiful, really colorful. It looks like we got all of the colors, and it's a really cool pattern. Hold
This
that
is really
up.
cool.
It's really cool that what happens, you know, there's so many different textures with, what are they called? What's the word I'm looking for?
Blenders?
Basics. With basics. Everybody does their own thing, whether it's splotchy or the grungy stuff or the hash marks or the whatever. So, you know, everybody's kind of doing their own thing to see if we like it. If we like it, I assume this would be like a standard thing. And it is kind of cool to think of all of that movement that will happen in a strip. So, did you hold it up kind of big?
Oh, no, I have not.
To see.
Let's do the blue,
blue?
one, maybe? You guys can maybe see the
Yeah, I
texture
mean,
of this? It really
look
is a braid.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a wavy braid. Look how cool that is. I mean, it's fantastic.
And that's how you get this cool movement in just a basic, like a log cabin block. It's just all about the fabric you use.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really cool.
So whether you're cutting it into 10-inch squares or 12-inch blocks or borders or strips, but it is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that and we only got 1 bolt each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
11.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors.
So this one is all of these. It's, I'll put the back on it so you can see, but there's a yard and a half of like your sashing and your cream bits. And then you're going to have to probably do 3/4 of a yard of everything else because of how our website works. But they'd say 5/8 of a yard, but up that couple inches and go to 27 inches. But yeah, you can make that one. And it's just strips. All strip piece.
Pretty cool.
It's cool.
And then, so kind of a weird thing though, is then we got these. And again, we probably ordered this 6 months ago. I've never seen these before in my life. I didn't know anything about them. So, but it's early, we have coffee, we order everything, and then we act surprised when we open the box. And it is not an act. So it's like, what is this? So these are 5-inch strips of all of the colors. And then there's a few extras in here that I don't remember. We didn't get a teal. I think that's the only one that's missing.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just called dessert rolls.
Dessert rolls. So they're 5 inches. So what's kind of fun about that is that, so how fun for a 5-inch strip anyway? Go ahead and do a jelly roll race with the 5-inch strip. Just do that. I think that it would be really, really cool. It'd be a little chunkier. It'd be kind of cool. A whole lot of movement. If there's something else that you want to make, you can go ahead and cut that into 5-inch squares if you want to, if you want to do that. You can cut it in half. It's a whole lot of cutting, but turn it into 2.5-inch strips if you'd like to.
And there are 20 strips in there. 20
strips. So then it must be the same price as a jelly roll, because if you were to cut that in half, that's how many you'd have in there. I don't know. I think the 5-inch, there's just a little more versatility with it. You can cut it into what you want. But again, I love that idea of, I know what I'm going to make with it with a 5-inch strip.
Yeah.
I would totally do that. I would totally just go all crazy.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
And with fabric that has so much movement, you would be fine doing 5 inches instead of 2.5 on like a jelly roll race. So anyway, these are the colors. It's pretty cool. I think that there's all kinds of things that you could do. This lime, that's a good color right there. Oh yeah.
Well, let's see.
The lime and the coconut.
Oh, it's acid. It's called acid green.
Acid green.
Acid. We got
that name.
extra ivory.
Ivory.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Then we
Orange.
yes, orange.
Pink. Well, which one is
That's
which?
gonna be
Fuchsia.
dark pink. And
Light
pink.
pink, and pink. Dark pink and pink. Purple.
Yes.
So we must have dark blue and blue. Oh, I think your
blue.
camera is moving.
I'm sorry.
Dark pink, light pink, purple.
Purple.
Royal
blue.
light blue, gray, black.
Black.
Yeah, so I don't know. The acid green was the only one that was
Acid green. Come on. That is lime green. You could call it kiwi. You could call it, okay, maybe not kiwi, but
cool. I like the texture.
I do too. I think it'll be interesting to see. I really have, if there's one left, if we don't sell, we only have 4 of these. So if we don't sell these, I'm going to do a jelly roll race.
That'd be fun.
What's happening?
Sorry.
We're having an earthquake.
Sorry.
It's not an earthquake.
It's just me.
Mount St. Helens is still quiet today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like I think this one is so cool. You have all of that movement. You didn't have to work for it. You're just cutting and sewing. Shipping.
It's always all about the fabric. Don't you guys find that? It's always all about the fabric. And even when you're just using up all of those leftovers, that's what makes it so interesting. I love a scrappy quilt.
Yeah.
Something that's just so unexpected and, wow, what? That's a Santa. Oh my gosh, it's next to a frog. I love that. I just think it's super,
But I think
super
that's
fun.
also, I'm so excited to see the recap for this weekend's retreat.
Oh,
Because we were doing the paper piecing retreat. We were doing a Hunter Star. And you can do the Hunter Star in a million different color combinations. 2 colors. 2 colors, a bajillion different textures. Lights and darks of every color. And because I feel like you're going to see it, the same quilt a ton of times is going to look so different. Just like when we did the 1 block wonder.
Yeah.
It's the same block, but depending on what fabric you chose, it brings out a different, a different happiness.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool. I'm
excited for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabric is a lot. Just because you have this pattern, you love this pattern, but, oh, maybe I really don't like it pieced up. Try a different color. Maybe the blue and green that you're making for somebody, it wasn't your jam. Do it out of blues and yellows and see what happens. You might find that, oh my gosh, no, I really do love this. It really is
It
color
was just the
placement.
color that was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's particularly fun because this retreat, the paper piecing retreat, there's only one person that's never been there before. Leslie is our only new person.
Oh, fun. She's
Everybody
going with
else,
a buddy.
old hat, been many times. And it's just fun because it's just, I don't want to say that there's pressure. There's never pressure, but I always feel so committed to make sure that everybody meets new friends.
Yeah.
That's
a great
If you
experience.
come alone, we're really, really careful to make sure that you don't feel alone and that you absolutely are part of the group, and let's put you next to the chattiest people or whatever. And so oftentimes it's not pressure, but, I'm just concerned to make sure that everybody finds us, understands the system and how it works and has a great time. And now
Everybody knows.
everybody has come back. They obviously had a fun enough time that they've come back. Many people have been back many times. So it's just you guys, so
Yeah.
it's just really casual.
like a reunion
and fun.
retreat.
It is a reunion. That's exactly what it is because everybody knows
Yeah,
everybody.
you can catch up on
Yeah.
the conversations from last
Yeah.
year of how's this person, how'd the weddings go, all of that.
Yeah. Even Marlene, comes down from Canada. And even Marlene, it's like, and I don't say even Marlene, this is her second retreat with us, but it's like, oh, I remember. And then she was telling Linda, I remember I don't even remember. She remembered what her dolphin, no, Linda made a turtle quilt. And she knew that Karen had made a big purple flower. And
cool.
she just remembered
love that.
everything. But I know, I love that. I think it's just really good. So
Yeah.
anyway, fun group.
It'll be
You'll have
fun
to
one.
watch for the recap. And
See what they all got done.
Yeah.
They didn't, there's a lot of chatting involved. So.
a lot of chatting, a little bit of wine, with lunch and
Productivity,
beyond. But
It's not always about the sewing. It's about the friendships and the girl
it
time.
truly is, and I love it that Amy's kids call it Grandma Camp.
Yeah, Nana Camp.
Nana Camp. Nana Camp. Which is exactly what it is, just a bunch of women. We just have a great time. Some husbands are joining us this time, Kirk and Ken, and they're all going fishing on, and so with Pa and Chris and our friends, Bill and Steve. Are the ones that have taken people fishing before, and they love to do
have
it.
the equipment.
Any excuse. And Bill has a new boat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gotta take her out.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll show you pictures. But anyway,
Super fun.
all right. So chattiness. So we saw. I don't even remember.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, Christmas gnomes.
Snowy Nomies.
So we know me.
We'll have some kits for that one. Pre-cuts. Really fun pre-cut project if you need something to sew. Keep in mind, you'll see Christmas in the next month. You'll probably see a few collections coming in. At the moment, that is the only gnomes. But shop now if you have a list, because it's going to get harder to shop as the months get closer.
And be checking the clearance. Because as we make room for things on shelves,
Good things go back there.
good things go back there. And again, there is nothing old in our Christmas room, but there might be something. Well, there's only 3 pieces left of this collection, and now we have a new, plaid, so we'll get rid of this. So check that often and see what's in there. So, and then
Lil Farmers.
Love Farmers.
Super cute. And then this Echo Braid, which is super
Echo
groovy.
Braid.
And it is not a basic. It really is just a collection.
Yeah.
So once it's gone, and it's cool.
Unless for some reason everybody loves it and Moda says,
Then Moda
okay,
might
we'll
make it a big-
more.
yeah.
But yeah, and that's what they always kind of wait for, is to see if everybody goes gaga.
They're not going to
over it or not.
commit until
Yeah.
they see how
But
it
it's
goes.
fun. They must, to think that all they did was the exact same thing in multiple colors. They have some confidence that we're going to like it, which I think that's right.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
pretty cool.
the movement of what you're going to do when you cut it.
Even
is
making
really
a 2-color quilt, picking the ivory and the purple or the blue or the black, doing a gray and black quilt.
Yeah.
I think having 4 shades of gray and 4 shades of black without working on it to make, I think it'd be super cool. I think it's a really, really great idea.
Well, and to cut it in a lengthwise strip and quilt it, if you just need a really cool table.
Yeah, nobody has to know.
Yes and no.
We won't rat you out.
I'll tell you. Got you.
All right.
All right, you
Awesome.
guys.
Have a
enjoy
great
your-
rest of your day.
Yeah, your last day of May. Make it count. Tomorrow is June. Crazy.
Crazy. right.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hola.
Hi, Anna.
Anna. Anna, we're tired. Are you tired?
Yeah, but I've been sleeping good. And that stupid cat. I'm gonna sleep with my door closed, and that cat can do whatever he wants outside. Oh my gosh, and he sleeps like all across.
I love you. I love you so much.
And then he'll do the whole forest thing.
I know.
Stop touching me. And he'll say, "Purring." I just want you to sit there. Go away. And then I'll go away, and then he'll go to Robert and do the same thing. And Robert flings it, and he comes back like, "Oh my god."
Did you know that you threw me?
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have ever left you. I was ah. And then he goes to the bathroom to roll over, he wants to snuggle in the blanket with me, and oh my god, get away from me. I've been home for 4 days. We're good.
I miss you so much. The worst thing is when they're like petting your arm and all of a sudden they stop and they go,
yeah. He does that too. That is not love.
that is not love. Don't love me.
He's so sweet. He's just so sweet. And it's like, oh wait, no. Go away. Love me less. Like, don't you love me less? Go love a child.
Why don't you love the children? Because they'll start screaming if he does that to them at night. He bit me!
But it's so funny because Maisie will bring him in the morning just all, Wichita. I'm for kitty. And the cat's like, help me. I am being squished. But yeah, I'm going to have to sleep with the door closed because he's still trying to...
Too much love. Yeah. I need sleep, not love.
And I think it's only changed because we left him, abandoned him for 3 days, and he didn't think we were coming back.
Funny.
So apparently he thinks he needs to amp up I really do love you. I don't know.
Don't leave me again. Don't leave me again.
And we'll probably take him next time. We just thought he was just a little too little to take him this time. Because he'll stay right with us. Mm-hmm. But we might take him next time.
Cutie pie.
Yeah. So yeah, I need some sleep without kitty love.
A loveless rest.
A loveless rest. That sounds rough, but
That's what we need.
it's what I need.
If you know, you know.
They'll have that one animal. It's like, please. Find someone else.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.